Bish bash bosh, I should be going live. Hello and welcome. If you're now joining us, I know there's nobody here yet, but I do also know that people watch these on catch-up. Saying shut down that YouTube in the background because that's Scott who's about to log off. You got me for the last hour. Do apologise, it's me. If you're tuning in expecting to see Matt, Matt's doing a A&E run with one of his kids to get some more stitches in, I think. A little mishap, nothing major that we're aware of. So it has taken him away from his camera, though. Hi, Sue. Hi, Ron. Oh, cool. Sue's on the board here. So already put up the Christmas tree raffle link. That's cool. According to this, there's only one person watching so far, and yet there's two people on here. So that's confusing the hell out of me, but that's just a machine, I suppose. It is what it is. Ugh. I should be going to sleep now. I don't know why I volunteered to do this, but hey. Each man matters the next. Go look at that. Put up the merch as well. I haven't actually been on that page yet, Sue. I don't know what's on it. There's no horrible pictures of me. Oh, suddenly gone from 1 to 10 watches. So I think my machine just took a little while to catch up. Or you've all just waited and moved across from Scott. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My entry at the top is good evening, welcome one and all. I always have that one ready now in preparation. I know we've just done an auction, but so I'll see what the appetite's like in about 20 minutes or so, half an hour. If there's somebody who's interested in bidding. Hi, Popcorn King. Yeah, I thought I always say see on the flip side. It's just got in the habit, don't know why, but I think that's probably a better catchphrase than top cashback. So. That's just to have people sorted. Books is queued to go live. Yeah. No, I think Books does kind of work the kind of part of the night shift still run. I don't think we have the staff to manage it to go for the full 24 hours though. But I think Books puts in as much as he can, directly following on from our side. Hi, Chippy Doodle Coins, Angela Clover. So yeah, I was stacked and packed. I didn't put a start time. I was just ready when necessary. So with live stream, you can kind of come on and actually have it kind of scheduled to go live exactly at a time, or you can just have it in the background ready to press enter or go live button. It's cold tonight. Don't know. It's not cold inside my house. Probably cold outside. No more top cashback. I'm saving a lot of people a lot of money by getting them on that. It's pretty good. It means that if you're after getting the A to Zs, you can now buy them direct from the mint for 96 pence each, maximizing their offers and maximizing top cashback. There we are. Ron, there's an answer there from Warren. Like I say, we don't have staffing for 24, but Books is trial running 2 nights a week. I don't know if that's supposed to be trial or trail, but I assume it's trial, whatever. Lots of news there. Not too sure why we got 3 big no's. Maybe he'll come clean in a minute and we'll find out. Hi, Lisa. Showing off, the heating was never dodgy. It's just, I think the air in the pipes making an absolute racket. Just never come across it before. I hope you have today, mate. Spent 140. Wowzers. It's a good watch. That's excellent. Well, if you've got no competition, you can take all these at their 20%. Although now we've gone past the 400, the opening bid for the next one when we do it is going to be an opening bid of 100. So The appetite is there. The auctions are as well. How long does it take for cashback to come into your account? Now it says pending per ages. Normally things between anything between 2 or 3 weeks to 6 to 8 weeks. Some of them take several months, but it's there. It's in the background. It's just tinkering away. Just forget about it. You just keep on building on it. If you keep on using it for your online shopping, and it does all after a while go from pending to confirmed to then payable. And I just let it just keep on topping up. I don't mess around with it, apart from when it gets towards the end of the year. Or if I'm a bit skint, I can then quickly just move that out and whack it into Amazon or something. Because I try and avoid town whenever possible. I prefer to do everything over the internet. I know a lot of people don't trust the internet, but I don't trust my legs to make me around town all of the time, so it's easier from my chair. Plus it's warmer when my heating's working. Right. We have got 14 watches according to that. I never get to see likes when I'm on StreamYard, but we've gone past 15 watches. Warren, are we doing these ephemeras for numbers of watches as well as thumbs up, or just thumbs up? And if so, how many thumbs ups do we have? I'm an online shopper too, Steve. Yeah, in which case, yeah, if you're already on it, you should be. Have you already signed up to it, Ron? It is money for old rope. You aren't doing anything at all. Apart from when you're going onto the website, you're going on via them. The person you're buying from is notified that you've come to them via Top Cashback, and therefore they then pay up 10 likes, 10 watches. I've got 14 watches. I don't know. All the figures are always weird and wonderful, aren't they? But we've got 10 likes, and that's certainly an ephemera giveaway. So you're 80 quid pending at the moment. Yeah, I've just got a massive watch from tonight. I went on and bought, it was just shy of 50 quid's worth of stuff from the Royal Mint. All apart from a couple of £5 coins, which I don't normally like, but they were £6.50, and some of them I reckon are going to go up in value, like the Prince Charles's 70th birthday ones and things like that. Together, it's a £6.50 package. Sounds good to me, particularly when he's likely to become king at some stage. Yeah, I spent, according to this, once it took everything into account, because it always like gives you the full price of the items. It says on here 81, which I think is wrong, but either way, it gave me back £9.72, and I bought 2 silver bullion coins. And for both of those, I got £1.37 cash back for each of those coins as well. So that just comes off the price of the coin. So job's a good one. Yeah, I know. Let's promote, and you do it. And we're on it. I'm just talking about that. Boom, 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 boom. What are we on? 14. I'm not too sure what that one is. 14 and 14. Right, I got you. No. Yeah, likes and thumbs up or whatever. How are we going to do this ephemera giveaway then, as we've gone hit a decade of viewers? Are we going to do the American way? Might as well. I've got a bit of paper right next to me, so it sounds like an interesting one to go for. I'm going to go for... Okay, people, for the ephemera giveaway, Gruffalo ephemera, including the postage of getting it to you. So that's £3.99 ephemera, £1 postage. So therefore, it's coming across to you free of charge, and it's costing the Great British Coin Hunt £4.95. I want you to write down, and you can type as many as you want, as quick as you want, but it's the first one that shows up on my stream, which is the number I've written down, which will be the person who gets the ephemera sent to them. And I'd like you to write down a number between 20 and 40. Go, go, go. First person to get the right number guess the ephemera. And like I say, unfortunately, there's a bit of a lag with the feed, so I'll say stop as soon as I see the number, but you may have typed past that point before I actually see it. Where are we? I haven't seen it yet. You can keep on typing. You can do as many entries as you want until somebody gets the right one. I'm going to keep on double checking. Oh, stop. Actually, I've seen one. Right, give me a second. The number I've selected, as you can see there, is number 37. I just highlighted the entry there at 11:08 from Alex. I'm just going to scroll back up to make sure there's none earlier that I missed, but I don't think there was. So if I've built up your hopes and I have to dash them, I apologize, but I'm scrolling down and I cannot see any 37s prior to the one put on by you, Alex. So Alexander Smith, you have got the ephemera. Yeah, that went well, quick and easy. I do like the way the Americans do it. It's far easier than trying to write down all the names and the numbers and then stick them into a randomizer and all the other bits and pieces. That seems to work quite well. So sorted. That's quick and seamless and easy. Calls for a sip of tea. Yeah, one. Nice one there. So what was you saying the other day about buying silver, Steve? So you can leave it. Yeah, the taxman, yeah, can nap off. Yeah. Any bullion coins that you buy, if it's like an antique piece of silver, then a taxman can have a bit of it. But if it's got a price on the back of it, say £2, which, funny enough, all of these do, or $1 for the American silver dollars or the Australian dollars and all the other things, all of these things are therefore exempt from capital gains tax. There's my Soul Walker crocodile, which is a beauty. That's 2014. Ounce of pure silver, and you'll see on the back of this one for the bullion coin, $1. And yeah, all of our bullion coins are capital gains tax exempt, which is one of the reasons people buy them to some degree. Plus, it's an investment in precious metal. If you buy a stamp, a stamp's only worth what someone's willing to pay for it. So even the rarest penny black, for example, is still, at the end of the day, less than an inch square piece of paper, which is worth physically nothing. But if someone's willing to pay a lot for it, then happy days. But in reality, silver is always worth the weight of the silver, and that fluctuates a little bit, but not massively so. Have you watched my upload on Funkos? No, I haven't. I'm certainly subbed to you, Stevie. I'm subbed to everyone on this page. And thank you. Yeah, the crocodile is a great looking coin, Lisa. It seems to me like the back of it, the scaly bits look almost like diamond cut. It looks pretty stunning. But can you get the money back you spent on them, i.e. for the value of the silver? Of course you can. Silver. I could take all my coins and get them smelted anytime I want. But why would I? Because the value of the coin is probably higher than just the weight of the silver alone. An ounce of silver is probably, I don't know, say 10, 11 quid, whereas an ounce coin, you're paying 20 quid from Warming Bullion. But people collect the different years and people collect the different designs, and you can flog silver bullion coins or gold bullion coins based on not just the weight in silver, but also the collectability of it and the rareness of it, depending on how many are made. Is like the 2017 silver Cougaran is going to be worth more than the 2018, 2019 meant the value of the coin versus the scrap. Well, yeah, the coin you know, the English bullion coins are all valued at £2. There's a £2 coin, but yeah, it's silver. So the silver is worth a lot more than the £2. But because it's a stamped coin with a value on, then it's exempt from capital gains tax. If you go on the, it's a bit tricky. It's weird to work out. It's a compound. It's the same kind of complex where they're all minted. They have a different division which does the bullion. You have a part of that division also holds bullion, i.e. gold and silver bullion, in different quantities for different people. So people will not even get the physical item to them or delivered. They'll actually just buy it like stocks and shares, and that value will go up and some will go down. Like he's just pointed out, of course, if you want some other investments, lots on the Great British Coin Hunt site from £50, offering you a 50% return over 2 years, which is brilliant. And the mints, if you buy bullion, but not so much in the stocks of it, but in the actual physical part, then they will store it for a price. So that's how they make some of their money. But it's the raw mint, all the same building, but you pay 60 quid for an 8-gram silver proof coin, or from a different part of the complex, you pay about £20 for a 28.28 gram, over 3 times the weight silver bullion coin. You get 3 times the weight for a third of the price. It's just one of these bizarre things. Yeah, I've got investments with Ian. I've certainly one of the best raffles, if is by a country mile, if you ask me. I know people like different things, but for me, the £200 investment, 100 tickets, £2.50 a ticket, that is a no-brainer, because that 200 quid is 200 quid. In a year's time is 225 quid. No, 250 quid in a year's time, and in 2 years' time is 300 quid. So for a £2.50 ticket, you only need to buy one. Only one may be all it takes to win. I bought 10 from that one already, but 90 tickets may be the winning ticket instead of that one, any of my 10. So in it for one or in it for more, you still got the same thing. And as Righty's saying, you can use your points and codes for that as well. But that is probably a fantastic raffle, in my opinion. As soon as I saw it on there, I thought, I'm having a strip of 10. I would have got more, but I thought that might be a little bit greedy, because everyone else should have a chance of buying the tickets and winning as well. But why that one is not sold out yet is beyond me, because that one is fantastic. And I'm not too sure how many tickets are left now for the Christmas tree, as you can see behind me, the Christmas tree raffle. Because I know I bought 2 more earlier on today, the raffle, Christmas tree raffle tickets, on behalf of Jersey Coin, because I bought another ticket for me. I think he thought I was working in the office for Ian, because he sent me like a check for a coin I auctioned off. He sent me a blank check and said, "Oh, can you give me a raffle ticket as well?" and so on and so forth. So I became like his gopher for a little bit. But before I filled in the check today, he said, "Can I have 2 more tickets?" So 2 more went. So I think we're probably around 3/4 sold, if not more. I'm assuming that as I'm talking about it, Warren being Warren, he's probably looking it up. And he'll probably let us know in a second exactly how much. Right, what we got? I've done that and bought tickets for that too. Yeah, don't blame me, Alex. That's a cracking one, that one is. Lisa must have been mortified I would leave him coins, then he wouldn't want to get rid of them. So they get passed again. Yeah. Each to their own, really. It's a bit like what Ian says. If you're putting stuff aside and you got a collection, it's as well to make little notes about what the value is, because, yeah, you're probably like me. If my kids started spending 50p's, which are worth 50 quid, and they were spending them as 50p in self-checkout of Sainsbury's, I would turn in my grave. So I'm making sure that they have a good idea relatively of what the coins are worth, so that they don't foolishly spam them into a machine. Imagine someone grabbing your, your silver-proof snowman and putting it in a coin dispenser. That would be awful. But I'm sure he'll probably take it. 63 left in that one. I'm assuming that one he's referring to is the investment then, because there certainly isn't 63 left in the Christmas tree raffle. Coins are more. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Cheers for wonderful tonight, Junior Slaw. Just should go home. 4 hours. I feel for you there, mate. Is everything all right now, Matt? Hopefully, A&E's done their job, all stitched and bandaged, and I'll be more careful getting up and down from the table. And Lisa knows not how to put in the machine. Great. Chippy Doodles, poor. Years ago, bought 2 silver coins. Silos are £5 coins. Queen Beatrix, Prince is now King of the Netherlands. Never seen anything like him since. Any ideas anyone value? If you got the year, which is going to be on the coin, and you know he's silver, and you know he's Netherlands, just put those 3 kind of things in the search area on eBay. They'll show hopefully everything that's available for that, and you'll see from buy now's all the auction prices exactly where they kind of sit. If you go to the left-hand column on that, once you've got it up, and then tick the box for sold completed, it'll bring up all of the ones that have already been completed and sold through eBay, and the prices there will be shown in green, so you can see exactly how much they've sold for recently, so you know what they are. But again, if they're about £5 coins, then they're probably their country's equivalent to our crowns, and they're probably all going to be the same as the ones I've got in my box, the standard like bullion size of pure silver. So it's an ounce of silver, and they are what they are. But again, with collectability wise, people will be after those coins because they have the royal connection and everything else. So they'll probably be worth more than just the silver. Warren's put up the link to the Falkland Island Penguins, and there's Penguins 16.95 for the set of 5. Didn't have any sets up yesterday. They had them, so you had to buy them individually. So they've now managed to cobble together some sets. If you're after the Penguins and you don't already have them, I suggest you buy quick as you can, because they're sure they'll fly off the shelves. Matt said, yeah, mate, 3 new stitches. Ooh, absolutely fine in bed. Great. Oh, that's good news then. I'm sorry he's had more stitches than that, but if he's tucked up, and no doubt he's exhausted, because hospitals take it out of you, don't they? So hopefully he'll sleep like a baby now. Boom. Yeah, Chippy Doodle. Next time one of us is on, or even now, I can send out the invite link. You can come on. You don't even have to show your face if you don't want to. You can hide around the corner, but if you kind of show us the coins, we can do the research for you if you want it. But if you can always kind of take up half the screen and you can show us the coins. I'm sure we'll be really keen to see them. And then we'll also then hit our little machines like eBay and all the other things, and we'll be able to get you some relatively accurate pricings for them. Certainly what they're going for or what they've gone for. But yeah, any silver is worth keeping, really, in my opinion. It's always nice to have. And the story earlier on about someone picking one up, Charles and Camilla, and then find out it's silver, that's always a lovely bonus. I got I think it's got it right here. Got it to hand, I think. Yeah. This was listed on eBay, 50p. It's a 50p. And I thought, well, that looks good. Certainly looks proof. It only had a really grainy photograph. The person who was selling it had a grainy photograph from really poxy mobile phone probably. But I thought for the price, which was peanuts, I'll have a pop of that. And when it arrived and I looked at the back, I realised quite quickly that, yeah, it's silver. So that's a silver proof Scouts, and I paid, wait for it, £1.61. I do begrudge that 61p in postage, but to be fair, I didn't mind. But again, that could have been a normal 50p or 50p or thereabouts. But I just saw it in the case and thought, well, you don't put them in cases normally, and it's really poorly listed and it's a really poxy photograph. Couldn't work out anything apart from the fleur-de-lis on it. So it was an opening bid of a quid. I put a quid on it. When it arrived, I was well chuffed. So that is a classic example of somebody who's got hold of a relative's coin, probably. Maybe been given it by the relative or something as a present or something, and they decided don't want that. See whether I can get more than 50p for it, and whacked it on eBay. If you work out the 61p of postage, yeah, no, 61p of postage. eBay's going to take what 16p, the 10% off him. PayPal's going to hammer him because it's only a small purchase. Yeah, he probably would have been better off just spending it for 50p. Yeah, I was quite chuffed. I don't often get many nice touches like that, but again, if you are buying and selling like I do, I'm always having to replenish stock. Like I replenish my Commonwealth game stock on a fairly regular basis, and I notice I'm down to my last dozen whales or something, and then I just hover around for a couple of days, and I snip some off of the lower scale if they don't go past what I'm willing to pay, and sometimes they go for exactly my top bid. Sometimes I'm outbid. Other times I would have paid more than what I did, and I'm happy. I certainly like doing that to England's, which are in bad photography, because an England could quite easily be a Northern Ireland. I haven't been that lucky all that often, but I have been lucky more than once. So yeah, if it's a dodgy photograph, happy days. I know with family and Christmas, my money is taken. I just want to bid on the London set, £2 coins. I wish I just found. Yeah, it is tricky with the coinages. That's why I am particularly miffed with the Mint doing what they've done. They've been very cynical about it. End of the day, to design a coin takes a designer. It takes time, it takes effort. To actually make the coin, you then have to turn the design into an engraving. You have to turn the engraving into something which is of a very high metal kind of engraving in order to be used as a die punch. You then have to put all that together. You then have to design all the packaging and all the waffle that goes around it, and then you create the coin. That all takes time and money. If they're doing that and they aren't doing it because they need to release them into circulation and the Mint and they're printing our country's money, if they haven't released a £2 coin into circulation since 2016, then surely there's no requirement for them to be producing vast amounts of them each year. Well, Warren, I just told you I had this very nice touch there. I don't have a certificate to go with it, but I'm pretty damn certain it's a silver proof. If the person who's promised 2 silver proofs has pulled out, I'm willing to donate this to be one of the Christmas tree raffle prizes. It is without any shadow of doubt a silver proof. I just don't have it in a posh package with a certificate. But that's one of them done. That's buying bargains on eBay. So playing triathlons until I realised it was pentathlons. Yeah. Again, I found a triathlon I got for peanuts because someone decided to stick an A and make it a triathlon. By making a triathlon, which I came across just as I was scanning down Olympic 50Ps. Of course, anyone looking for triathlon would type in triathlon, and that would not come up as a result, which means there's hardly any people watching it, and therefore. Oh, all right. Sorry about that. Right. Ian has offered if Hannah and Scott sold out 2 mystery parcels, he would donate 1. If Steve sells 2 out, then Ian will donate 4th and final silver proof to the raffle. Well, it is on the half hour. If someone would like to make an opening bid on a 500 parcel, mystery parcel, the opening bid 20% is £100. If you are looking towards getting potentially a £500 parcel of all sorts of various stuff from the site, no, don't worry, Lisa. I think a lot of people in your position. Don't be daft. No, but if you are in a position and you'd like to win potentially a £500 mystery parcel made up from items available on the Great British Coin Hunt site, selected and chosen and put together by Ian, then the opening bid is 20%, which is a mere 100. And at this time of night, you may not have anybody push you any higher than that. So you could, if you put the opening bid on of 100, walk away with a 500% mystery parcel increase. 500 quid for just 100. If you are bidding though, you've got to bear in mind that with these, they are cash only, so therefore, bank card or whatever through WorldPay, through the admin part of the site, should you be the winner. So if you aren't in the position or able to pay in that fashion tonight, then please do not bid. But if you are able to pay and you are willing to open the bidding at £100, as soon as I see 100 on the board, bidding will have started. Perfect time. Imagine this on a Saturday afternoon. In the Monster Football scores, yeah, a mere 100 one, yeah. How many £1,000 have you gone through this week? How many thousands do you have sat in a corner in bags waiting to go back to the bank? See, a mere £100 of that, and you could be going away with a £500 parcel. Yeah, Saturday afternoon there'll be potentially loads of people trying to bid you up, whereas now opening bid may well just walk away with it, just like Popcorn King did the one before on Scott's stream. Down to you. But I'll put the thought out there. I'm not going to chiver you all. We'll talk about something else whilst people are thinking and working out whether they're going to dip their toes in the water. Not done anything this week yet. Get coins tomorrow. I nipped out tonight and picked up mine from my bank. I had to wait in line though to use a magic machine because there was. It looks like all the street buskers in Bath all kind of go to the Metro Bank and all of their takings for the day all get tipped in. Although one must have been doing a really good busking thing because he had like a backpack. He was just kept them tipping coins in, and he kept them spilling out ones from the reject slot, which were foreign ones. Going, I know because I picked one up for him when it spilled out and rolled towards me. But he still changed them over, and I heard the cashier giving him, I think it was some like 260 quid in cash. So yeah, not that bad for a day's work. All in cash without the taxman knowing anything about it. So yeah, I had to wait behind them, but Metro doesn't close till 8 o'clock, so I don't have to worry about trying to get out when the posties maybe come in, or either delivery 5:15 by Hermes. Yeah, I bet he did as well. Makes you wonder. But But yeah, that's all the change from from a penny upwards, and just tip it all in, and that's that. It's all perfect. But I tipped all mine in and picked up my 750 and walked out again. So I've got a big watch. I'll probably go through 250 of it tomorrow afternoon whilst I'm doing my stream. Give me somewhere to do, be clinking away, and I can show the viewers what I find when I find it. It's not going to be a recorded one to go on my YouTube, but I did that last time with Scott. We both did kind of double, kind of, he found better than me, jammy gear. I think he got flops in Peter Rabbit. I think he got, yeah, at least 2 or 3 Olympics. I only just got the boxing, I think, that time. But then the next bag gave me a wrestling, and the bag after that gave me another wrestling. So only 3 coins though in 750, only 3 Olympics. So that first bag I ever did, which I got sealed from the bank when I got 16 Olympics, that was a one-time only fluke, I think. Someone cashing in their collection, me just being lucky enough to pick up those bags. But when I went through the last 750, I think I got 2 shields and 1 2008. I have to rebag 1,500 a week now because one bank asked me nicely not to use the machine anymore. Well, it's not fair enough, really. It's the machine's there for use by you. Unless there's something written down like rules of engagement that you can't do any more than anything else, then you should be able to do whatever you want. Hi Jared, where's the cheapest website to order red arrows? Well, I hate to say the dreaded change checker word, but I think I have to. There you get the no frills packaging, so it works out cheaper than if you get it packaged, but it depends whether you want it packaged or not. But the red arrows, are you talking about the new one that's just come out? Because if so, they're all going to be the same. And I think Change Checker is probably the only place you can get it. A bit like the Peter Pan one, which they did for $6.25 or whatever for Great Ormond Street Hospital. The red arrows is going towards some other form of charity as well, and that is again a packaged on the posh card as opposed to the boxy blue change checkery one. Hi Andrew, good evening to you. I can't believe this, the numbers are going up. We've hit 21, 20. How many thumbs up have we got? Have we hit the next milestone on that? Feels a quick. Yeah, at the end of the day, they just need to empty it more often. That's their issue, not yours. If you're a customer and the machine's there for customer use, that's that. The idea of rebagging things now, I've done all my time until I came across this place. Now I'm chuffed to pieces with it. I'm certainly not going to rebag, but thinking I'm doing half the amount that you're doing, so probably pay more for the postage than I would for the coin on Change Checker. Yeah, but I think that's probably the only place selling it right now. As you'll find with a lot of the coins, they, yeah, she knows nicely and you like it, and yeah, I can live with that one. Yeah, a lot of things like the pantomimes and the Peter Pans, these haven't been produced specifically for the islands for their use, or their request and their need. This has been produced to sell as profit, and has been produced and sold as profit by the manufacturers, the mint and their affiliates. In the absence of being able to buy direct from some mints, you have to buy through their chain of affiliates, in which case Change Checker seems to hold the monopoly on nearly all of the coins produced for the Channel Islands. Like the pair they did for the 50 years of the 50p, they did one from Guernsey and one from Jersey. You couldn't buy them individually, you had to buy them in a packet too, and the only place you could get them from was Change Checker. I think I have them. Yeah, here we are. Oh no, that's Steve Haslam. I've gone somewhere. I've just got too many coins in too many places. I thought I had them in somewhere else, obviously. Nah, I can't find them straight away. But I don't like it, but I want to keep it sweet. 30 banks to me down. Yeah. 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 You warned me, Ron, that they could be like a honeymoon with a metro. They start turning sour, then they'll see me turn sour. But right now, they're all sweetness and light. They don't seem to be able to do enough for me. So as long as they keep that way, I'll be happy. I think for them, I think I'm probably the only one in Bath using them for that purpose. So I'm a bit of a novelty, and like I say, that at least I'm a customer there. All of the buskers that they're right now, they're all kind of like more than happy to let all of them turn up one after the other at the end of each day to use their cash machine and turn it all into notes. They take their slip of paper to the counter and then change it up for whatever they've made and walk off with a handful of 20s. So where am I getting a French Bulldog then? It is a cutie, it's got to be said. Does look the terrier's testicles, your dog, got to be said, one, but it's a commitment. And what I'd like to do, but not quite at this stage. Right now, I'm still going to be going in and out and shaking it all about it on occasion. And with a dog, it's going to certainly tie me to a post a bit more. A few people doing bank runs in Peterborough Metro when I was on, so yeah, like it. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think Bath's probably too posh for people to do bank runs on coins, but who knows? I might be wrong. I might be just one of many using them, but I don't know. Right now, they're quite happy, and to be fair, my other one down, which isn't perfect, they won't order it in for me, but they'll certainly let me have any full bags of 500 or 250 that they get anyway. French Bulldogs have big vet bills, don't they, Steve? Wouldn't know about that. Steve, can you show some of your coins? No, you have a major collection. I don't really collect, Lisa, truth be told, but I'm more of a reseller. I've got a website, Dragon Lord Coins, to resell, and at eBay, but I do have a watch of my penguins, and I've done a separate YouTube video specifically on my penguins. I've got all of the penguin sets and colorized 50p's, because I do like my penguins. Dragon Lord Coins on YouTube. You'll be able to watch 3 or 4 minutes, nothing too laborious, but a nice little routine around all of my penguins. I want to see another pic of him from earlier. He's got a hat on. Oh, no, I don't like dogs in hats or jumpers. Dogs should be dogs, in my opinion. If they're skinny or small, then yeah, they should be wearing a coat out in winter when it's cold and stuff. But I think French Bulldogs have medical problems. Might be worth checking. Well, to be fair, I think if you have a dog, you have to have insurance now, don't you? Because, yeah, I think everything goes. Everything, even just mentioning the word vet, costs you 20 quid, I think, doesn't it? Although we do have a PDSA kind of veterinary hospital not too far away, and I think they do work for free for certain people if they aren't in a financial position of making payments. Where's a hoodie in winter? Yeah, that sounds more like it. Yeah, no, in winter, it's nothing worse than seeing some tiny little dog out in the bitter cold and or snow, whatever, shivering away. And you're thinking the owner just doesn't have a clue, Yeah, you go walk him around. He's got to have his walk and do his business and that, but he doesn't have to be shivering his bits off whilst that's happening. If they're big and chunky and they got a heavy coat, then that's fine. But some of these dogs are not designed for going outside. Same with some of the racing dogs, like greyhounds and lurchers. These are skinny as a Rottweilers wear hoodies. Rottweilers normally carry a crowbar and a flick knife as well, I think, don't they? Although Rotties have a really bad reputation. They're supposedly fantastic dogs for kids. Perfect family dog, supposedly, a Rottweiler. But I suppose we quite often only see what we get shown. It's got a Rain Mac. Cool. I bet he loves being in a Rain Mac, though. Although, one of my first dogs, Toby, a Westie, loved having a bath. And he used to love having the kind of shower on him, warm shower, giving him a proper wash. Whereas my brother's current dog, you have to fight to keep him in the tub. And he jumps all over the place, he shakes constantly, and he drenches the entire bathroom, the ceiling, the walls, everything. It's like a natural disaster, I think. Lotties are lovely, but I personally think they look daft with tails. Yeah, but they're knocking the tails on Lotties and boxers and all that. That's not allowed anymore, is it? If they break, then that's a different matter. But can't just knock them for physical appearance anymore. But how the hell do we get onto dogs? I went on your website for the 10-piece set. My partner said, no, I have to find them. 10-piece, that is an interesting one. I have all of the 2018s on both my website and eBay. I don't have any 2019s listed at all. I've got some in my drawers, but these I'm sitting on. I've got a few full sets I ordered when they first came out. I think I'll have to stick these in one of my books. But I've got a book which I decided to put some of my ones I'm sitting on in and fill some gaps. And it is always a way. I do it like that, and I'm missing ABC, and then everything's full, then I'm missing a couple at the end there. I've ordered the Z. The Z's available on the mint of that thing, but I'm missing the other ones. But that's one of the things. I know somebody on Scott's stream was talking about the A to Z's, and is there a difference? Massive difference. 2018, they made 220,000 of each coin is what they're admitting to, but obviously we know it's different because that's what they put into circulation. That's not necessarily what they've sold as individual, not what they've sold packaged, not what they've actually got to put in their tills, etc., etc. But we're looking at around 220,000 of each, so that's 5.2 million, 26 letters, or thereabouts. The 2019, the indications were that they're only making 1.2 million of them, and you think, well, that can't be right. But you can still get the vast majority of the 2018s on the Royal Mint website as individuals, and yet there are big gaps already sold out, not going to come back into stock, no longer available for the 2019s, including that ABC to start off with. The S, the T, the I, loads of them are missing. So one would suspect that when they created the numbers they said, then they were quite strict with those numbers. So the 2019 10p's are going to be worth significantly more to a collector in the years to come than the 2018s, because there's going to be significantly less of them. They're probably going to be four times as rare, if not possibly even more. So yeah, if you come across any 2019, sit on it, keep it. Don't whatever you do, spend it. And if you're looking around and you're trying to fill an album and someone's trying to swap letters with you, if they're willing to swap a 2019 with you for a 2018, do the swap, because in my opinion, you want to keep on to any 2019s you can. The 2018s have their own value, which is far from being insignificant if you bear in mind that 220,000 isn't much more than the 210,000, which is the numbers given out and branded around constantly in regards to Kew Gardens. And Kew Gardens now go for around the 150 mark. So they're 10 years old. So if you do the same maths, although 50p's are going to be more sought after than 10p's, you can still be looking at in 10 years' time, we're in the same position, a distance away from when these coins came out compared to Q, then these should be going for, well, in reality, around £100 each, but depends on the demand. But if they do change and they do something else with the 10p's, which I hope they do, how many sets have I got? I've got a lot. But yeah, I sell the full sets, and I also sell the individual coins, and I've got a big bag full of them, which I bought over a period of time, which I'm sitting on as an investment, as it were, for retirement fund, as it were. But with these ones, they're still a cracking buy, and if they do mess around doing something else and they change off from the A to Z's and they do something like what we've all suggested, things like counties, and they just then continue doing varying P's, and all of a sudden people will be collecting all of the 10p's, and then they'll be after all of the back issues, in which case they want the A to Z, and once they've got the A to Z, then they want the A to Z by the year, so 2018 and 19, rather than potentially a mix they may have got for creating their first A to Z set. And yeah, the back issues are just going to get more expensive. Yeah, I know you say that now, Ron, they wouldn't, but supply and demand. Who would have thought someone would be paying 150 quid for a Kew Garden? That was just released. That was put into circulation via the 50p. And now it's selling for £150. So, yeah. And that's one coin. If someone's after the full set of 26 coins, then, and they have the money, you also got to bear in mind that a lot of people who collect coins are, they're well into their retirement. They've got a big golden nest from doing 40 years in the civil service or whatever, and it's like toy soldiers and trains. People, my brother-in-law used to deal in toy soldiers. He's still got a healthy stash of the things, Britons and various other makes. But some of these individual ones cost an absolute arm and a leg. But he'll put them out and he'll sell them immediately for the value. Don't you think that because of how many the mints sold, the HZ's figures are just nonsense anyway? Well, yeah, the figures half the time are nonsense. Different name, yeah. With the dual dates, with the Kew Gardens, there's a good chance that, oh yeah, they may have put X amount into circulation. They may well have made the same amount, if not more, just in year sets, proof sets, deluxe sets, giveaways, various things. So yeah, the numbers they put into circulation is nowhere close to the actual number of the coin in existence. They probably have no record of how many were ever minted and made, because they haven't minted in different fashions: circulation, bunk, proof, and they go into different sets. It's like the 2017 £5 Christmas coin. That's been used as a, I suppose, as a bonus to get an incentive to get people to buy the snowman and that. Buy any two children's one and get one of these for free. So, got Silver Jill Day with COA the other day for 60 quid. Yeah, not surprised at all. I had this conversation with someone earlier on today, Ron. They were talking about they were trying to get hold of it. I think it was Dean who said he was trying to get hold of a silver proof one of those in due course. And I said, you'd be better off getting a normal basic one. The silver proof ones, yeah, those are going down. They haven't really gone up because the vast majority of collectors are after a circulated collection set. They're after the proper metal. They aren't after some fancy silver in a box or anything. They want something normal. I found out that I had so many I was selling at one stage, and I was selling the battered ones for better money and quicker than the ones in mint condition. Hi, Jack. Because people are after one for their album, and their album had all of the coins they collected from circulation. and they didn't want something that looked pristine and looked like it was because if you have something which is absolutely pristine in an album with everything else which is a bit battered, you don't need a Black Friday code for the mint, Andrew. The mint's automatically applied, and when you go into the mint, you just hit the Black Friday items, and it'll show you them. Currently, the best things on there is the silver proofs. Obviously, not the snowman, but most of the other children kind of themed ones, like the Beatrix Potters and that, you can get 50% off. So yeah, you can pick up a Flopsy Bunny for 30 quid, silver proof in block. Yeah, going back to the dual date one, I'm in the end I decided I took one out from a year set and just put it in my pocket along with my change and kept it in there for about a month or two whilst I was going to and from work each day. After a couple of months, I pulled it out, photographed it, put it up on a website, and sold it really quickly. Someone wanted one that had been in circulation, or looked like it had been in circulation anyway. They didn't want something pristine and shiny, and they obviously couldn't be, or didn't think of it, or couldn't be bothered going to the effort of making one look circulated themselves. So I just put one in my pocket, and yeah, rubbing up against other coins and being battered around, turned it into the coin that the collector was after, as opposed to what it wasn't. Have you seen the world's first on Pobjoy, mate? God knows what it's going to be. I have no idea what you're on about there, Jack. I did get an email from Pobjoy earlier on today talking about their Black Friday deals going live, and that's thinking like £15, 15% off if you spend 65 quid or something, 20% off if you spend 85 or something. I thought, well, no thanks. But I have no idea what the world's first is, but bearing in mind that Wallace and Gromit was the world's first Wallace and Gromit coin made in the UK, and the Snowman coin is the world's first 2019 UK Snowman 50p. So yeah, to be fair, I've stuck on nearly half the things on my website I can call a world's first if I wanted to be. It's just PR stuff, innit? Yeah, world's first is just ridiculous, isn't it? I've seen 50, well, I haven't seen 50p, but I've seen coins recently from the different mints. One that looks, and it's in the shape of and looks like a seashell. Another one which looks like it's a bottle cap from Coca-Cola. Another one which is a convex kind of moon. There's all sorts. So yeah, I'm not bothered. The Pobjoy thing is, well, you came across yourself, Jack. We were talking about yesterday. Their world first was when they came out with these Hercules without any pre-warning whatsoever. And you and I obviously were lucky enough to be online when we got the email. I just wish I was better funded at the time, that I could have bought more than what I did. But yeah, I had a look on eBay today, and yeah, people have been selling them as buy it nows for 99 quid, and they've been going. Don't get me wrong, some people did one early on a couple of days ago, I think, but yesterday, buy it now for 35 quid. Obviously not quite understanding much about coins, because yeah, that was sold immediately. I'm not surprised. Then every single one below 75 quid was bought up immediately as well. So yeah, I think these are all going to go skyrocket potentially. If they're already selling for 99 quid, buy it nows, then yeah, these are likely to probably move to the same numbers. I don't know how many numbers they did of the first Hercules feats, but if they release the same amount, then rhyme and reason will dictate that these should be reaching the same price pretty damn soon as well. Looked into that, you can rechange your preferences, receive them, and get them now. Great. Snowman being the new striker. Sorry, Angie, I know I'm sounding blasé, but I don't care. I think that's another boring, safe thing. I think people who live in Wales who go to the Mint are lucky, and is round the corner and is a day out. People who actually have to spend half a day flying or driving to get there for the experience should hopefully be given something a little bit better as a memory than a coin you can get from Change Checker for £4.50. And they say, oh yeah, but I struck this one myself. I know, but what difference does it make? What does it look like? Can you tell? To me, that's pretty boring. I was lucky enough, my very first trip, and my only trip so far, I got the 2018 Newton. To me, that is special. There's only less than 20,000 people got them. That is what I think all their strike your own should be. It should all be to make you want to go to the Mint and spend the money on the tour and to do the actual strike your own and to actually have something which is a little bit more unique than anybody in the UK could just order it for £4.50. Yeah, you might have to pay £2.99 delivery for it, but you can still get it for that price, or you can just buy it for 10 quid packaged from the Mint. The coin's a coin's a coin. They should make them a bit different, a bit more limited numbered for, if nothing else, as a thank you for you making a trip to the Mint and spending your money with them. Plus, you'd go more often. You go the other month with Ian. Yeah, I did. No, oh yeah, that's my second one. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, 2. And I'm going in January. I hope January's going to be a bit better. I would like something nice. It would be nice if in January they did a one-off coin just for strike your own. So for 3 weeks, the only thing you get is what you've got. HMS is coming up with 35-40 deliveries. Is that for the Hercules? Because I saw when I checked for the sold, I saw one and I thought he put that number in a little bit too low. I wish I'd seen it. I'd have bought it myself. But yeah, I don't think that you'll ever have any sell that price again. They're all going much higher than that now. That was somebody who obviously had a nice return on his money, you would have thought. But yeah, 2020 Q would be nice. 2020 Snowman would do. Just because all of this year, the only thing you can buy and the only thing Change Checker can sell is or the Mint is the 2019 one. If the only way you can get 2020 is if you strike it yourself on a Raw Mint trip, then that Snowman's going to stand out like a sore thumb compared to all the other ones. And it's a pat on the head for making the trip, which is what I think they should always be doing. Yeah. Right, anyway, peeps, it's nice that, we got someone on Facebook here as well. I didn't see the thumbs up. Thank you for that, and welcome. I'm saying welcome and goodbye now. That's terrible, isn't it? We've got 20 watches, but it is midnight, and Books, I believe, is ready to continue. So I'm going to end this stream now, people, and say thank you and good night, and I'll see you on the flip side. And I shall end this broadcast, and if you wish, you should be able to traverse over to Books' stream. So for now, I'll say goodbye. I'm back again tomorrow, 12 till 5. See you on the flip side. Bye-y boys. We need